1, 2, 3, 4.
We're horny. We're horny for love.
Cheers and welcome to Horny for Love, a podcast. Tell us, John Anthony.
You've
It's
just
your
been
turn.
doing it a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't want to take that away from you. Please.
Horny for Love? Well, it's a podcast about two reformed prudes reclaiming their sexuality weekly in Los Angeles.
Hell yes. I'm Andrea Lee Christensen. You already know who it is.
And I'm John Anthony.
And today we have on our friend, the actress.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to add one more thing.
Oh, yeah,
I was
add
just
it.
say true one of a kind.
She's a one of a
True
kind.
one of a
kind.
Actor, personality, being.
I would like to describe myself as a recovering actor and also a recovering alcoholic. So I'm just in recovery, baby. Yeah. Snaps
Yes.
for that.
And sometimes that's life.
Sometimes that's life.
Wait, we didn't even say her name.
Ruby Frankel!
Wow, I'm so excited to be here.
This is just how Ruby talks.
Yeah.
She is excited.
Yeah, no. This is like my most excited voice. Like, this is it.
We love it. So we know Ruby from our unnamed acting institution.
Oh my God.
That we all attended in New York
Yeah.
at some time in our lives.
For college even.
Mm-hmm.
Unnamed.
Yeah.
Unnamed and infamous, we usually say.
Unnamed and infamous.
It could be Juilliard, but it probably isn't.
It's
It could
not.
be.
It could be.
Could be Pace.
Well, we just had a Juilliard grad on our pod, and he said it was a big waste of time, and he wouldn't do it again or recommend it to anybody.
I have a friend who went to Juilliard, and she sort of says the same thing. She says she just picked up a coke habit. That's the only thing she got from it.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
Do you?
Name them.
We're not going to
No.
name them. No. That'll be off the air.
Yeah, that'll be off pod.
Yeah.
But Ruby, you're also a native Angelino.
I am a native Angelino. I grew up here. I went through LA private schools, which is like the thing
brag.
to do. Yeah. It is a horrible place to raise a child because they have an extremely skewed view of the world,
yeah.
and the industry for sure. Everyone's parent is like somewhat connected to the industry. My mom does hair for TV and movies, so I grew up on set. But I like, my childhood was like, it was traumatic, but like whose wasn't? But LA is a weird place to grow up for sure.
Do you like it? Like, how do you feel about LA? Like,
It's just
now.
like I like it. Like I like being close to my family and but it's like this is not the real world. This is not like gas is expensive. Like
It actually is. So I thought that moving to LA would be cheaper, and it only is like marginally in terms of rent, but like everything else is like the car shit.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
car
realize
shit.
is
Real.
like
Car
yes.
shit is
spend
real.
like thousands of dollars on my car. I
Yeah.
feel like every year.
Dude, my car, the tire just exploded on the freeway for no reason, and now I
No
have to
reason.
like, yeah, for no reason. Like literally, I was merging, and then it just like popped off, and the tire exploded.
Popped off, not in a good way.
Yeah, she popped
popped
off,
off.
queen. And now my bumper is like unattached. stupid.
Are you okay? Is the real question.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I mean, you're here.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
And well, I also got a speeding ticket. It's like
So-
$400. I have to go to court.
Yeah,
you kidding?
Yeah, that's not great.
I have to go to
Andrea's not
court in
doing-
New York.
Yeah, yeah.
So Ruby, how do you think that growing up in LA skewed your vision of the industry?
It's
or
just
whatever?
like going to private school is like you just like there's kids driving like $100,000 BMWs when they're 16, like and that's like a normal thing. Like my parents were like, you're not getting a car until you get a job, and I was like very angry at that, which seems like really normal.
Right.
And I look back on that, I'm like such a fucking brat. Can I curse on that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
please.
yeah,
Um,
we get raunchy up in here.
Raunchy
No, this is on
up in-
NPR.
Yeah.
No cursing.
No cursing. But it like, and everyone's attached to the industry. So you think like everyone's kind of a Nepo baby in
Right.
some way. And like, I'm kind of a Nepo baby. Like,
It's like, I'll out myself.
yeah. Like I'm not like a direct Nepo baby. I'm like a second cousin Nepo baby.
Still counts.
Still counts. Like I remember like being in our infamous acting school and talking to the like 2 other people who are from LA. And I remember being like, we have a leg up. We just do.
Yeah.
Like, we just like understand already, like, kind of how the industry works. But we also like assumed it was going to be easy because our parents were just attached to it, which is just like, unfortunately, not the case.
Right.
Yeah. Do you think it's like helped you?
I do think it's like I was auditioning when I was like 12 and I was killing it.
Hell yeah.
I was this at age 12, which was like I haven't changed.
They're like eating that shit up, I bet.
Yeah, they were just like, what the hell is that? And I was just like, I'm sarcastic and rude. So I like went into the infamous acting school like knowing how to audition already.
Right.
And knowing about like kind of rejection, and I like got very close I did a couple pilots, like, but I got like very close to like really big things, so I like was kind of already like seasoned in a way. Which was like good and bad because I like had this like very dark side, and very like it was good because like I knew what was up kind of thing.
Did you ever feel like why am I going through acting school? I already have a career.
My mom, who is an artist, tried to bribe me not to go to college.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean bribe you?
She was like, I'll buy you a car and get you an apartment once I got a and
my
my
God.
father, who is a horrible human being, but just real talk, just like
Same.
my dad, like who went to like Brown and NYU and Northwestern, was like, she's going to school.
Right.
She's going to college, even though it's acting school. But my mom, who like, you know, works with a lot of actors who did not go through college at all, who are like very successful, was like, you do not need this. And I wouldn't trade, I don't know how you two feel, but I wouldn't trade like my experience of going to college. Like I grew up like instrumentally, like, but I think it's all bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
I think it was a waste of money.
It was in a lot of ways. I feel like without having that concentrated period of like, this is how to be like, you know, like to be free and like allow your emotions to come through on stage. Like I needed that lesson personally in terms of acting, but also like this industry is so stupid, and like and no matter how good you are, like if they don't like you for whatever reason, like it doesn't matter how good you are.
Yeah.
So that's why it is bullshit and a waste of time.
I mean, for the price, definitely a waste.
Yeah. So
It's like, can you have gotten that knowledge elsewhere?
Yeah, but there's like, so you can't like answer that question really.
No,
I can't be like,
right.
oh, like who would I be? Where would I be now? What would I be doing if I didn't meet these people and have these experiences?
Yeah,
Totally.
I think college is important. I think the like moving out of your house and growing up like is important. But I think what we lacked is like we did Chekhov, which was amazing, and like, but like what most people needed was like a very intense therapist instead of Chekhov, like
That's
to
very
like
true.
let their emotions come out. Like we had like, I was thinking about this on the way over. We had out of our how many people, like 40 of us.
I think we
At
started our class
times,
with like 90.
No, really?
Yeah, freshman year.
I was gonna say 60.
And then
Yeah.
it dropped down to 60.
Yeah.
I thought.
Oh.
And then by the end, it was 30 of us.
Yeah.
Third year.
But we had
Something.
6 kids go to the psych ward freshman year.
What?
Yeah.
Do you
Really?
think that was like unique to our specific
Yes.
little place?
Yes.
Just
I do.
per chance?
I think that our
yeah.
method of acting, which we won't mention,
No, we won't.
is like uncover your deepest, darkest trauma, like revel in it, like use it, bring
Glorify
it up,
it.
and then scene.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And there's no like transference of like understanding, and there's no like recovery time.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't think I believe
There's
in
not
it.
really
No.
also
technique.
like
No.
imagination work, which I
That's
feel
what
like
I feel like
is actually more helpful like on set, you know, like when you really get inside of the character and like their feelings instead of like using your own trauma over and over.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like the acting technique we learned helps you become a better like story crafter
Yeah.
than it does an actor.
Yes. Yes. And that's why I wish we had like writing classes.
Yeah.
More like
We would have killed.
Maybe we should have all been in playwrights.
Well, I
Maybe.
became one,
weren't in
so
playwrights.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Like,
yeah. John Anthony like did it.
Yeah.
And like I don't know. There should have been more of a focus on like Ted Slaburski. May I mention his name?
you may.
Yeah, he's
Drop.
famous.
I think
Yeah.
we
That
all.
doesn't, he teaches
Yeah.
at a lot
I think
of
we all
institutions.
universally liked this man.
Yeah.
So I feel like
I
you
was,
can name
I was
him.
terrified of him.
Yeah, me too. But I still liked him.
I was scared of him, and he loved me.
He did love you.
Like
Yeah.
I will say
You guys
that.
were kindred spirits.
Yeah, because I am like a very resentful 40-year-old, 60-year-old gay man, like
Right.
inside. But like if we had him from freshman year to junior year,
Mm-hmm.
like if we had like just like straight up like audition,
Yeah, we would have been so good.
Yeah, I think that would have been really helpful instead of like Suzuki, like movement. Even though like
I love Suzuki.
it was amazing.
I could think of other useless classes
Yeah,
though.
like voice,
like games.
games. Yeah, like games.
Wait, what was the craziest thing that happened to you in acting school? I'm talking about like in the confines of those studios.
I mean, I just watched some, like, I can't mention names.
No,
but I
no
watched,
names.
I watched some of the worst acting scenes. There was
Wait, what was the worst scene?
There was a scene with two lovely women.
Oh no.
I believe from the Children's Hour or
Okay.
Little Women or something gay
No, it's
like
giving
that.
children's hour. I know what you're
Like,
talking about. That last scene where the one walks off and
Yeah. The character walks off and commits suicide. And the sound effect that they used was like a military automatic semi
like rounds and rounds.
Like and it went on for like 10 seconds. And I couldn't believe it. I remember just looking around, and my boyfriend was in that class at that time, and he just like couldn't look at me because he knew that I was like I think the teacher just said like, we're just not even gonna address this. Stop. Like it was so crazy.
That's hilarious.
And those two ladies are talented, but that
Are
was
there them lesbians or queer?
yes, one was very gay. And,
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I could refer to several people.
Yeah.
What year was this? Second year?
Second
I
year.
think
It has to
it's
be.
giving second
A
year.
freshman didn't have the balls to do
Yeah.
No.
a
Yeah.
machine gun.
No, and we wouldn't have done it third year. It was
Yeah.
second year.
Wait, yeah.
I just watched like some people. I was like, how did you get into acting school?
Yeah.
It's-
How are we sitting in the same room right
It
now?
scared
Yeah.
me. It
Yeah.
scared me, but I also was like, I'm so good. Like one thing about acting school is it gave me like such confidence because I was like,
You're like the only one.
It gave me
Yeah.
no confidence
yeah,
whatsoever.
it totally just like, I was like, I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I had teachers who like absolutely like our program was very much like break you down and like kind of build you back up. That's the problem with our program is that it just broke 18-year-olds down. But I kind of knew who I was at like 17,
That's
18.
so helpful.
Yeah. And
I had no idea
Where do you think
who I
that came
was.
from? Like, why were you so confident in yourself?
I think like I grew up my sister's autistic, which is real. We're getting heavy quickly. You know, like and I grew up like having to do a lot of emotional work by myself. Like my parents like did the best that they could. They're great people except my father, but shout out. But I think like I just like knew I was the way that I am now really early on in life. And I think that really served me in acting school and just like being a person. It's changed a lot in the last couple of years as I've like gotten sober and like been through treatment but I just think I was like really in touch with myself and like I could withstand like teachers' criticisms a little
Yeah.
bit better than like, and I think I was like Ted Slabowski once called me fearless in acting, which I think is like the highest compliment I've ever received.
that
Shit.
He once called me metrosexual.
He once said, "Learn your lines, and you'll probably work." To me.
Yeah, and he was right. And I don't know, like I like love that like I'm still fearless in a lot of ways. Like,
yes, I would say that's true.
Wait, Ruby, so you were off Broadway.
I was off Broadway.
I saw Ruby off Broadway.
How was that experience?
It was a terrible show. It was a terrible show. I would say I was pretty fucking good in it.
You were good in it.
But I went off my meds doing the show, and I was having a manic episode while being in the show because I'm bipolar. And I lost my mind after it. I don't know if you've like been on projects and like been so like high on them, and then when they end, you're just like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, it's like so crushing. That's like what's so scary about this business. Like, it was such a like exhilarating time for me. And I felt so powerful, and the thought that it was going to end and it was just this like sort of impermanent thing like scared the shit out of me. But I really enjoyed doing it.
Yeah. It was really cool.
Was it like 8 shows a week?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Was that exhausting?
It was exhausting, but it was well, we can't name the
No, we won't.
We won't. But
if you Google her, you'll know.
You'll probably figure it out.
Yeah, I think you know by now. But it was I would say my training prepared me to do 8 shows a week.
Yeah.
I will say that.
I would say that.
Yeah. I will say that it prepared me to do, and I like knew I had to do like yoga every day.
Yeah.
And like I was like to the producers, I was like, I need like Katie. Oh, we're not going to mention her either. I was like,
there's a lot of Katies.
There's a lot of Katies in the world. So many.
I was like, I need like a speech person. I need voice, like, because I knew that I wanted to do it like really well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say our program prepared me to do 8 shows a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like our program, like, to me, like every time I look back, I'm just like, wow, it was the craziest place on earth to me.
So it was
like
psychotic.
Like, it's so crazy. Like, hearing you talk about how you knew yourself, like you like knew who you were before you went there, is like, I feel like life changing in terms of attending an acting school.
Absolutely.
Because to go to acting school as me, like in the closet, like
so
not knowing, like being so afraid of so many things, and then like going to acting school, which is like school, like is one thing. You want teachers to like you want their approval, and then actors want everyone's approval. So it's like you're just like me, and they're like, who are you though?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know. Like,
well, I didn't like that they broke you down like by the end of the 2 years, and then all of a sudden third year is like our business year where they're like, okay, this is how you audition, blah blah blah, and then they all of a sudden expect you to like have like a crafted brand, and you're like, what? You like just told me I was no one for 2 years, and now I have to have a like
that's really
personality.
True. Yeah.
It also felt like such a like microcosm of the industry in terms of like I might not be successful in this environment because like in your eyes into like who you are, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's
just like the playing favorites of it all. Like,
there was
if you're truly okay, and anyone out there listening, all you 18-year-olds applying to acting school,
listen up.
If you have the choice to like stay or go by the end of your like primary training and you're not a favorite, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Every man for themselves. Okay?
Real talk.
You have to look out for number one. They're not going to help you.
No, they're not. And also, like, if you're teaching at an acting school, like, something went wrong in your career.
And they're mad about it.
Yeah. And they will take it out on you.
Oh, yes.
Only if they were actors.
Yeah.
I'll never forget this one class. This teacher went off on a rant about how we're not special for an hour. Like, there was one scene performed that day, one time, and this rant took the entire rest of class. And I was just stewing in my seat. Like, what the fuck am I paying for?
Yeah.
I wish I said something.
I mean, there were a few gems that I treasure.
Yeah.
Teacher wise.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There were
course,
like,
always.
I wouldn't trade my experience, even though like I like in my professional career now, I'm like sort of moving away from acting and more into like writing and other things. But it was, I'll say this, I was a favorite.
Yeah.
Mhm,
right?
They all loved you. Yeah.
I was a favorite.
How does it feel, Ruby?
Yeah, The Favorite. Okay, let's do a remake of The Favorite that came out only a few years ago. You're the queen.
Yeah.
You're the queen.
I'm the queen. Yeah.
But are you Rachel Weisz?
I think
you
I'm
would
Rachel
be.
Weisz and
I think
you're
I'm
Emma
Emma.
Stone. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
She wins, right?
Yeah, she does.
That was a great movie.
I love
Yeah,
that movie.
yeah.
That was good.
I should watch that movie again.
So good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Anyway.
if you can, first of all, like everyone should like leave the nest of their primary studio.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Like, I think like if I wish I was like a double major in like screenwriting and school and acting school
Yeah.
because I think I would have gotten the best of both worlds, but we had no time.
Well, you know how
Also-
at our school, if you major in journalism, they make you double major in something else.
Yeah.
That's
They
what they
do?
should do as for the acting
Wow.
students.
Well, we would have had absolutely no time.
Because they're like, it's a dying field.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was also extremely lucky that I lived in the neighborhood of our acting school.
Why?
Because like rehearsal was really easy for
Yeah.
me. And
Wait,
like
you lived in Chelsea?
I lived in Chelsea.
Where?
On 22nd.
We're slowly dropping more and
Yeah.
more. Like,
It was in
Wait.
Chelsea.
They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know.
Yeah.
Is it across the street from Chelsea Market?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think gay men really did well there.
No. But
It wasn't
who-
a place for gay people.
I like
Well,
in
gay
the
men.
closet gay men or
no, out.
who was out? Who was out?
I mean, I'm not naming names.
Oh,
but it wasn't even
I
just.
can think of
it wasn't-
someone.
It wasn't even just our year. I feel like throughout like
Yeah.
history there.
Yeah. It's not like it wasn't like a queer friendly space
No.
by any means.
No.
By any means.
Which is so funny when you're talking about theater school.
yeah.
It would have been so fun to. I wish I fucked more in acting school.
Yeah.
Me too.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk
That's-
about your sex life.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that?
How's my sex life?
Wait, let's talk about it currently.
Yeah.
Or
Are
like
you
it doesn't have
dating
sex.
anyone
Are
right
you
now?
dating?
I'm
Are you
single right now. I was in a relationship for about 8 months with a man.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
A man, because I'm bisexual, so I have to
Uh-huh.
specify.
Mm-hmm.
Our friend Lydia, when I saw her in New York, was like, Ruby really is bisexual. She goes man, woman, like yeah.
There's an
So
So
order.
it's woman o'clock right now.
It's a woman o'clock.
Okay.
But he like we're friends, like great sex,
Uh-huh.
amazing sex. He just has his problems, and
Mhm.
I don't want to deal with them. So
That's fair.
That's
Yeah.
usually how most relationships end,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm like, you are fucked up, and I am too. But I really don't have time for this kind of thing.
Good for you.
How
Yeah.
long were you seeing each other?
Months.
8 months.
Oh.
We met in
Sorry.
treatment. We met in treatment, which let me tell you, never ends well.
I was about to
I
say,
was gonna
Yeah.
say, what is dating
In
like,
treatment?
Yeah, like what's that like?
I was fucking everyone in treatment.
really?
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, I was.
Is it not forbidden?
It is forbidden. Well, my program, which we also will not name, wasn't.
It's
isn't
also
this,
an acting school.
Yeah,
Wait,
kind
were
of.
you inpatient.
Yeah, hella
Okay,
hella
I know.
inpatient.
Okay.
Three times, three inpatients at different phases in my life. But this one is a special place. It's a Jewish-based place, so
You're getting more specific.
yeah.
Was it in LA?
It's in LA.
okay.
You can stay up to a year. It's kind of like a long-term inpatient-y outpatient place. And yeah, I was fucking everyone. It was like a problem.
No.
But they're like-
men, women,
Wait,
whoever.
like all
Yeah.
at the same time, or was it like one and then the other one?
Some blended into each other.
Were they fucking each other too?
No, God, I
So
wish.
you were the only connector.
Yeah, I was the only connector.
Did they all know about it?
They knew about it. It caused some fucking problems at one point in my stay. And then I was like, I need to stop because like I was like, this isn't healthy.
Oh shit.
But yeah, those people are on their own journey and I'm on mine. But sex and rehab is kind of hilarious and kind of like
What
twin
makes-
bed.
Why is it
Yeah, what makes it
hilarious?
different than regular
Yeah,
sex?
tell us.
Well, you have to like it's not like men are not allowed on the women's floor kind of thing.
Like freshman year of
just
college
like
at a
in Harry
Catholic
Potter.
university.
Yeah. So you have to like go down to the office and I would be like, I need a Band-Aid. I have a blister. So you distract the staff from looking at the cameras
Oh my god.
while people like sneak in
And
your
it's
room.
that easy to distract them?
It's so easy. I'm
my
telling you.
God.
Like I went to like a really lax place in a lot of ways. But yeah, it's pretty fucking if you know what to do, you know what to do.
Is it hot? Did you, like,
Yeah.
was it fun?
It was
Are you
fun.
in a room by yourself?
No.
There's a roommate?
Yeah. But I would like tell my roommate. My roommate
Were you
would-
like
my
putting
roommate
a sock
was-
on the door?
No.
No, you can't let the people working there
No,
know.
I never
Oh,
got
right,
caught.
right.
I never got caught.
Really?
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you fuck your roommate?
No. No.
That'd be
Wait,
the
where
hottest.
did your
Yeah.
roommate go?
She would just
Is
be
it like a
like,
common area? Or
yeah,
like a
she would just like go
cafeteria?
outside and have a cigarette or
Okay.
something.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, what was your like schedule like there?
My like daily schedule, my
Yeah.
sex schedule.
I kind of
Oh,
want to know about the
both.
sex schedule.
Breakfast, fuck.
We would like get up. There's a thing called Torah study, which is like you go like everyone goes and like sits with the rabbi and he like lectures for
Oh, I thought you
45
said
minutes.
tourist.
No.
I was like,
You were like,
So we take you to the Hollywood Walk of Fame and you observe for an hour.
Tourists. And don't do what they do.
yeah. You're like, no. And then you have home group, which is like a smaller group. It's kind of like
This is like school.
it's kind of like school.
This is acting school.
No, it was high school. No,
Yeah.
like I
Sleepaway
reverted
high
back
school.
to like 20. I was saying to my roommate yesterday, my current roommate, who I live in an apartment with, like, I was like, there is such a difference between 22 and 28. Like,
Huge.
and I felt like I reverted back to 22 because I like had homeroom and then I had like therapy or like group and like other weird groups about like addiction and relapse and all kinds of things. And like I wasn't there, like I'm an alcoholic, but like I was there more for mental health. So they were sort of like, what do we do with you? And I just like kind of like made my own schedule.
So it was like Gallatin for.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so at this point, never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say where we went, but you know if you know.
You know if you know.
if you know.
And if you don't know.
You know what that word means,
Yeah.
then you know.
If you know
Yeah.
what primary studio means, you're
Yeah.
throwing that term around a
Yeah.
lot.
Well,
like,
I
you
think
know.
anyone who has gone through the theater program circuit would know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
what about the sex schedule at Gallatin School of
Sex
Mental
schedule,
Health?
it would like depend on who's working because like some people
We're stricter.
were stricter and better at their jobs than
Right.
other people. And like, you know, these people have to watch the cameras because like in my rehab, like the front door is open. People can just leave and go relapse and like,
Really?
oh my
You
God.
just go whenever.
Yeah, the front door is open.
Very trusting.
Very trusting and very scary.
Did you have a car?
I didn't have a car while I was there. I have a car now, Subaru, very gay.
Hell yeah.
I saw a license plate the other day that was Lesbaru, and I was like, why don't I have that? And why does that person have that?
I like that.
But my mom lived like literally 7 minutes away, and because I wasn't a heroin addict, they were like, you can leave after 2 weeks. So my mom would pick me up. Like I would go home for dinner like all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So sort of like it was inpatient, but kind of outpatient in a way.
Yeah, yeah. It's a really amazing, horrible place.
Wait, so then you didn't finish telling us about the sex thing.
Sex.
So you were
like-
looking at the schedule, who's working.
Yeah, I would look at the schedule who's working because if Micah was working, then-
Whoa! The one name we feel comfortable
yeah.
sharing.
Yeah. Shout out Micah. He's a good friend of mine. But like you would just, I would like, because we had our phones
I was
because it
gonna
was.
say, were you loud?
Yeah, after 30 days you can have your phone, but I came like at the tail end of COVID, so we were still doing some Zoom things, so I got my phone right away.
Uh-huh.
And I would be in the office and I would text the person like go when I knew they weren't looking at the camera, and they would just literally like race to my room, and like kind of all the residents like covered each other, so if like someone saw
a man running on the women's floor.
Again, I never got caught.
Wow.
Libby, can I ask how you are in bed? Like,
I'm incredible.
are you like the more dominant figure, you would
or
say?
does it depend on the person?
It really it does depend on the person. Because I'm like a dominant personality, I would say, like not in like a mic drop way. I like to be
It is what it is.
yeah,
you guys.
like I like to be sort of catered to a little more. But again, it depends. Like when I'm fucking women, I would say I'm the more dominant one.
Okay.
Right? Because I like very feminine.
I was gonna say, what's
yeah.
your type for women?
Yeah.
Really feminine, pretty women.
Lipstick.
Yeah, lipstick lesbians for
What
sure.
about for men?
Yeah.
Men? I like the total opposite. Like I
Brute
like
man.
like beard.
Oh.
Beard. Very into beards.
Oh.
But really like I have no idea what my type is. My friends say my type is seriously mentally ill. So I'm trying to get away from that and more into just stable hotness.
Okay.
Do you want to like settle down one day, like with one partner? Like, is that a life you envision for yourself?
I would like to say yes. I would like to be like, sure, absolutely. And like I don't want to get married because are we all children of no, John Anthony isn't. You're a child of divorce. Like marriage
I
Double
love that you
divorce.
know that about us.
yeah.
Categorizing people as
Well,
child
John
of
Anthony
divorce
comes
or
from like
not?
a good Italian family.
Yes.
And like we do not.
True.
Like my parents' divorce was tragic and horrible.
Oh yeah. How old are you?
I was 22 when they got divorced, but I don't talk to my dad anymore for
wow.
various reasons, but they should have been divorced before I was born. They never should have been married.
Yeah.
So like I would like to not get married, but I would like to be with one person and have like a level of stability with that. But I think I get bored. I don't know about you. Yeah.
Maybe, I can see you having like an open thing maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you believe in ethical non-monogamy?
I do believe, yeah. I do believe in it. I believe like whatever floats your boat, do it.
Yeah, but for
Yeah.
you.
I would like to be open and I would like my partner not to be.
Yeah. Is that toxic about us?
Yes, 100%.
Because I feel like that's the only open relationship I could ever be a part of.
I heard that like jealousy just is a part of it and you have to just like live with it.
No,
like
I can't.
you have to just be like, yep, I'm feeling jealous. and
My
that's
therapist
that.
says to me, what happens in a threesome? Not like a threesome, like, you know, in like a triangulation.
Yeah.
She's like, one person always gets hurt. And she's like, and who's that going to be?
And
And
you're
I was
like,
me.
it's me.
Yeah. Ruby, are you having a lot of threesomes?
No, I should. I absolutely should.
Have you?
I've never had a threesome. Have
Oh
you?
my
guys?
God. No. No.
You really had to think about that.
I only
Well, there's
had a
things.
foursome.
Fair.
Does
I would have a threesome.
does
Yeah,
a-
I would too.
a quartet of men in a hot tub, like sucking and touching count as a
Do
foursome?
you count it?
Yeah, it's a
No,
it's a you
because
thing.
I don't. Because
there was
we
no
weren't
penetration.
like yeah, there wasn't. Well, yeah, but we also weren't like crossing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? We were just all there together.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
more
four
of
is
group.
a good number.
It was
You're-
group.
You're not because there's always like two people that can pair up. You know
But
Yeah.
then you're constantly being forced into a pair.
Yeah,
what? You just want to watch?
No. But if there's three, it's like
There
you all
was
have to
one
interact
time-
together, or
there
else
was
one person's
once
left
during
out.
this where it was like me on dick, girl above me, like on his face or whatever, girl on the floor, just like touching herself to the whole situation.
How does that
So
sound to you,
so,
Ruby?
so there's so that's a a by yourself situation
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
You don't have to be paired up.
That's true.
I was just trying to make you feel comfortable.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
think that's a threesome on your
I don't a foursome.
a foursome. Sorry,
Yeah.
So sorry.
It was
Just
it was
a
a
little
group
fun.
situation.
yeah, that's
It's
just,
a
gr-
little fun.
just a little fun, just a little bit of fun. Yeah,
So, what would your ideal threesome look like if you were to craft it?
yeah. Paint a
So
picture.
Paint a
for us.
picture.
She's a writer.
she's a writer. I've been thinking about this lately because my friend Danny, hi Danny,
Hey, Danny.
she's gonna have a threesome soon, or by the time this airs.
She's planning one.
Yeah, she was like, I went to see her and like she opened the door and she was like, I'm having a threesome soon. And I was like, oh, okay. And she like just broke up with her boyfriend, so I was like, dude,
Perfect
I was like,
timing.
this is the threesome time. I think 2 women, 1 man, right?
Yeah, I think 2 men's a lot for
For a woman.
you
And are
guys.
you
Yeah.
guys like all sort of like strangers in this scenario, or
No.
like friends?
Friends. I think there has to be like I as much as I've had random sex in my life, specifically in my early 20s, I really prefer intimacy. That sounds so gay. Oh my
It's so
God.
gay, but all 3 of
Oh
us
my-
are gay about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
we
I
love.
I think I'm past the point in my life, even though I like just broke up with my boyfriend, like that I'm very much going to have random sex. Like I really hope he doesn't watch this. Like I think I'm past the point of random sex in my life. First of all, like I have a big fear of STD. So I don't know about you.
Yeah, I like literally shake every time I have to go take a test.
Oh my
I'm, like,
God.
so anxious about it.
I
Yeah.
definitely don't,
And
I
that's
would
why I
prefer not
don't
to
get
have them.
tested.
Yeah.
No, go get
I'm
tested.
kidding, I'm
Okay,
kidding,
I
I'm kidding.
forgot.
Moral of the story is do not get tested.
No,
Yeah.
do
if
it.
you don't know, it can't hurt you.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're kidding.
We're kidding.
We're kidding.
We are very much on the side of testing.
Protection.
Wait, you said so you were having like a lot of random sex in college?
Yeah.
How
well,
did you do that?
No, I like right after college because I had
Or after.
2 relationships in college.
All right,
That
right,
was
right.
the first.
I'll say her.
I
Oh,
forgot.
we're
Yeah.
naming her
I didn't
too.
know you then. I didn't know you then.
No,
I
but
forgot. I
but
never.
she came back in the fold dating someone else in our program.
Wait.
Yeah.
I'll
who?
bleep it.
We'll
I'll bleep it.
Who? Oh.
Right, I forgot about this
Yeah.
whole drama.
Me too.
Yeah. And I thought that was
This is ancient history at
Yeah.
this point.
just to paint the picture about how I found out about the relationship.
Wait, I have to say something about that person
Yeah.
quickly. When I
Yeah.
first moved to LA,
She was like, "Let's hang out."
no, it was like I'm walking because I didn't have a car.
Yeah.
And I'm like determined. I literally walked from here to Silver Lake
Okay.
and like
That seems insane.
walked around the reservoir. Like as I'm
half
walking,
an hour or more.
Yeah.
more and more, I hear someone from their car being like, "John Anthony,"
Yeah.
and it was her, and I was like, "Whoa, not who I expected
She
to
was
run
like,
into." We're bleeping all of that out.
We're cutting that.
We
That's-
might as well just drop names at this point
No,
because
no,
I'll
no,
just
no.
bleep all of them
Oh.
in
Well,
post.
Well,
in
do you want
post.
more editing work or what?
Okay, fine. You're right. Thank you for thinking of me, guys.
Only if it's strong comedic effect for the 3 of us on this couch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it worth it?
I just had I couldn't let that tidbit go without
Yeah.
being like that person told me.
Yeah. that character.
If you had to pick the one person to like not tell you some tragic news, it would be
Yeah,
that
she
person.
sucked.
Yeah. She was
Didn't she drop out at a certain point?
I don't
No.
fucking know.
I don't really
No,
know.
she was
either.
there. She was absolutely
Ruby,
there.
I'll never forget when we were studying abroad
Loved it.
and we went to that. So I was studying abroad in Berlin, you in Florence.
Yeah.
And I came for a weekend. And like prior to this, we like never really talked.
No.
And then we like went to dinner one night to this like
yeah.
to this pasta restaurant that gave you unlimited bottles of wine.
Bottles?
Yeah. It was unlimited wine.
It was honestly like one of the best times of my life. I just remember you like drinking, going outside, throwing up, coming inside, drinking more.
Yeah. that was awesome. That was awesome.
It
Yeah.
was so
And that is the beginning of alcoholism. Also.
Drinking bottles of wine,
Yeah.
puking, and then drinking more.
Yeah, I like absolutely
That
had
is
no
hardcore.
limit. Yeah. That was so fun.
that
though.
was so
And then
That
I
sounds
even
fun.
visited you in Berlin too.
You did?
Yeah. When the semester ended, I like went to Rome with and then
You're covering the mic, but also still talking
Yeah.
loudly.
and then I went to Berlin and saw you. I have pictures.
Oh my god.
I'll find them.
Wait, I kind of don't remember my study abroad experience at all, really. I think it was not because I was like doing drugs or drinking or whatever, more because like nothing notable really happened.
Yeah.
It's
My
just
study
like
abroad was like
Where'd you go?
I went to London.
Nice.
Senior year, first semester,
Rada.
and that was like me like reliving my freshman year of college because I like went away and then was like gay.
Yeah.
Cool.
The first time you accidentally.
I kissed a boy for the first time in London.
Jesus Christ.
At 21.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you did that?
Yeah. Liberated.
Well, I was so nervous, I think.
Yeah.
But he was so chill. He was like skater boy vibes.
Was he British?
Hot.
No, he was in our program.
Oh, okay.
And he had just gummed some cocaine, which I didn't know. So we were kissing. My first time kissing a boy. And then I like pull away and I'm like my lips are like numb. Like, what's going on? What's going on? I was like, wait,
You're
what's
like,
going
this is what
on?
happens when you kiss a boy.
Oh, yeah, I just gummed some cocaine. And I was like,
What?
I wasn't planning on doing drugs tonight too.
Yeah.
Jan, remember when we accidentally did poppers?
How
When
you
What?
accidentally?
That was not me.
Yes, it was. It was like July 2021, that infamous summer. And we went to a party at a backyard in Brooklyn, and somebody's poppers spilled all over the floor.
It was very strong.
And it like wafted up, and then all of a sudden we're just
Was
like,
I at that party?
were you?
No.
Did you do
Were you
poppers
the
accidentally?
poppers?
No, but I like did poppers sometimes with.
Oh,
Maybe I
that's the
should.
first and only
It
time
wasn't-
I've done it.
It wasn't.
I've
my
never done it, but
popper.
I'm like, maybe I should for like its
Why not?
intended use.
For anal sex.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Why
I've never
not?
done it for that. I've just done it because I wanted to get high.
Do you
'Cause,
do
like,
anal?
I absolutely do anal.
You like anal?
Yeah. I'm.
Like-
I'll say that.
Do you like
No,
get
with-
penetrated or you penetrate?
Both.
Hot.
Yeah.
Wait, do you
What?
do you penetrate women or men or both?
Men. Men.
Men.
Yeah.
Peg?
Really? You peg?
What's that like?
It's fun. It's fun.
What do they? Are they like initially like resistant, and then you're like,
well, I've only
guys,
done it
come
with
on.
one person.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
and were they someone who has done that before
Yes,
you?
yeah.
So they knew how to like
Yes.
Was
prepare.
this a boyfriend or no?
No, it wasn't him.
Oh, just like two people having fun.
Two people having fun?
Like
Two
was there
adults
poop
having fun.
involved?
No.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. I know. Anal sex can be messy.
It could be.
Yeah.
I've learned that you can't do it after a night of drinking the
Yeah.
next morning.
You've learned that firsthand?
I've learned that first.
Best for evening, right?
Best for evening once you've
You've cleaned
You've
and-
cleaned and you've had a chance.
Yeah.
To do that.
Best for evening.
Best for evening.
Anal sex,
No, you can-
best for evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or after your first morning poop.
Interesting.
I don't know, because there always might be more.
That's true. Maybe after
Yeah.
your second morning poop.
Not after coffee.
No.
No.
Wait, so this is we've somehow gotten away from my question before about you were having random sex. Okay, not during college because this is what happened. Not during college because you were into. I'm understanding how we got to
Wait,
where
when
we are.
did your second relationship end in college?
Like our senior. That's a great question. I've sort of blocked the whole thing out.
Damn.
Just because it wasn't like, I love him, great guy.
Uh-huh.
We know who I'm talking about,
Yes.
right? Okay. But I don't think I was ever in love with him, and I think it was absolutely like a rebound after my
The other person.
my first who was like my first love, and it was extremely traumatic, that breakup, and she was very much around.
Did you
still.
meet her at NYU?
No, we met at the Cherubs program.
LOL.
That.
You're a true thespian.
I'm a thespian.
Is that like a theater camp?
It's like a theater camp.
Oh,
Northwestern,
junior
right?
year, yeah.
Oh wow.
You would have liked it. It was
Okay.
like it was super intense. It was like
I did one at UCLA. That was my dream school.
yeah.
I was like, so I did like a junior year program there over the summer.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes.
Northwestern was my dream school, and I did not get in.
Oh, I didn't get into
Carnegie
UCLA.
Mellon was mine. Did not get in.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have met you guys.
I know.
Yeah.
We went to the university.
other one.
Yeah,
Juilliard.
yeah. We
Juilliard.
went to Juilliard. We're all Juilliard graduates.
Okay, but this is what I wanted to know is how are you having so much random sex?
I had random
For
sex.
someone-
Tell us. We want to know.
Well, someone I want to know because like for gay men there's Grindr.
Yeah.
And you can just like do that whenever you want to if you want.
I was using, I guess there was sort of a period where my first relationship was open before college and kind of in college
Uh-huh.
with a person that I had sex with freshman year. Can we all think of it?
Yes. Wait.
Who was like pretty surprising.
Boy or girl?
Say it.
Man. We're bleeping it?
Bleep it.
Whoa! What?
I didn't know
No,
that.
me either.
Wait, how was
Wait, what do you
that?
mean you were in an
Not
open
good.
situation with him?
No, with
Oh
Yeah.
my God,
Okay,
we've got
so
much-
then you were
Joy's got a lot of
fucking
editing
him?
work to
I-
do.
we
It's
had-
fine. It's fine. This is
no,
important.
we only had sex one. We made out a couple times, like early on in our freshman year, and then we had sex as we were rehearsing for
No.
Danny and the Deep Blue Sea.
No. This is the most random pairing to me in the world.
It is so random.
When I was in rehab, when I was 18, because I
my
went to
God.
rehab between my freshman and sophomore year, because was like, you have to go to rehab or we won't let you back.
You do like macho guys.
Yeah.
Because your
Yeah.
ex is also the other macho guy of the class.
Even
Yeah.
though he's like the gayest person I've ever met in my life. Like emotionally, love you.
But in
Like-
in our like microcosm, it was like those were the guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are the guys who lift.
Yeah, they
You know?
like they went to the gym.
Yes.
They like
Yes.
found time to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
And like
because I was
ate protein
exhausted.
powder or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they know all about that.
I know it's
Smoothies
weird.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
I like manly men. Like very odd for me.
I
And like
get it,
the
girl.
opposite is I like very feminine women.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it was not good, that sexual encounter with that particular person. And it was like very intense because we were rehearsing for Danny and the Deep Blue Sea, which, if you know, is like a very intense play.
Yeah.
Beautiful scene, beautiful writing. Who writes that?
I think it's John Patrick Shanley.
I think you're right.
Wait, so is it like the scene going into sex?
It was just like, I don't even remember the scene, but it didn't involve. Maybe it did.
No, like were you rehearsing and then had sex like right after rehearsal?
No, we were like rehearsing the scene. We were like so into it as
you just had
characters.
They
sex.
start making
Wait,
out,
yeah.
and then all of a
in
sudden
a
clothes are coming
studio?
off.
Like
no,
in a rehearsal?
We were in his room at some dorm.
Perfect.
Yeah, the perfect place for rehearsing.
Yeah.
Someone's bedroom.
It's like,
Like for
tiny.
18-year-olds.
Might
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how I wanted acting school to go.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I had
in
to-
hindsight.
But I was in rehab the summer between freshman and sophomore year, and
Stop.
sent
Wait,
me,
do you ever talk to that person?
No.
Okay, cool.
No, I
They
didn't.
work for berries.
Great.
Okay. Just ran into them there once.
Great.
That's cool.
Anyway,
That person is unwell.
We know.
I
in
can't.
many
You
ways.
have to cut this.
yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We will.
But he made me. He like got a whiteboard, so like a classroom whiteboard, so like one of those big ones, and like wrote the like sexual encounters of the year and like connect like a psychopath man.
yeah.
I'm obsessed with that.
And like sent it to me in a letter and was just like, just so you know the score, and it was like Ruby blah blah blah.
the score. Who
He was-
else was on the board?
Like everyone else who like made out or who had sex, like. But I feel like no one was really having sex with each other then.
What?
Must
No.
have really up there.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Yeah.
Bleep.
Dude, I tried to have sex with him once.
Yeah.
There was a period of 2 weeks at the beginning of summer where we're like kind of hooking up, making out.
Yeah.
And then it came time to like take the pants down
Yeah.
and put it in. And he was like, I have to go.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Why does that always happen to me?
Well, I call it the effect.
It happened with me and you too.
I
See, that
Cannot
always
believe-
happens
Yeah.
to me.
yeah. Well, that's because John Anthony was in fact a homosexual.
Yeah.
It still
can,
is,
Can
actually.
I paint that picture for you? Because I feel like you'll appreciate
Yeah.
it. Because so we were at. Do you remember when Zoe and Alex lived in that dorm on 7th Street?
Wait, are you retelling this, our hookup
Did
story?
we tell it before?
Yes,
No, but it's
multiple
funny
times.
for Ruby. I won't go into detail.
Oh,
but It was
no.
there,
I
and
can't
it
think
was
about this
in
right now.
one of their. It was in their bedroom where they were keeping all the coats, and
The coats.
I can't
yeah,
think
we like
about this right
we were
now.
making out. We were like horizontal on the bed, and she
On top of all the coats.
maybe it was the other bed, and then
Jan,
she
I
grabbed
don't
my penis.
stop.
And I
you-
touched her vagina.
Oh my god.
And then someone tried to come in and get
I was like,
a
should we
coat.
have sex? And then he's like, can we do literally anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were like, there's something. I remember like consoling you at a party because I think it was
Because she was
birthday party,
Wait.
and like at like
What?
that Mexican Dos Caminos.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
At her birthday
the,
party.
the crazy
the crazy,
party.
like...
in her birthday. Gotta cut this.
my
Gotta
God.
Wait, I blocked that out. I
The-
totally.
The prom theme
I was
party.
drunk.
Yeah.
Can I say that
Yeah.
at least?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were drunk.
Okay.
And you were in love with him.
No, I think I was confused.
With who?
With you.
With me?
I mean,
No,
you were
no, no.
definitely confused.
No, because like we
You
were
were
friends, and then you just suddenly like started ignoring me, and I was like, "What
'Cause
the
I was
fuck?"
gay.
Because I
'Cause
want
you were
things
gay.
that I can't have. So I was like, "Why is he ignoring me?" I'm kind of obsessed. And then
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, and I remember being like, Andrea, he's gay. We
And
all
he
know
is,
he's gay.
and he is.
And
And
I
he
was.
And he is.
Yeah.
So I don't
I
feel
am.
bad
And
about
look at
it.
us
Me
now.
either.
Look
Yeah.
at us now.
That was a crazy birthday, though.
Yeah.
Did anything happen?
No, it was just like lavish. It was a lavish party.
It was random,
it?
though.
It was a prom.
I
theme.
don't remember anything about it. Why was that Dos Caminos?
It
It
was
wasn't. It was
upstairs.
upstairs.
Or was
it was
above it?
catered by Dos Caminos. It was.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. It was fun. It was very fun living in Chelsea near those two people.
Do you talk to her?
I have established a relationship with her again.
Okay.
Okay.
We had a falling out.
What was it?
I just wasn't a good friend for I will say this, she was the first person I like wrote about this the other day for my sponsor.
Uh-huh.
She was the first person who I think like recognized my substance abuse and like
Oh,
tried to
wow.
intervene. So I like have a lot of gratitude towards her. But I was just a horrible, selfish friend, and she had enough, and we didn't talk for like 3-4 years. But we were really close in college.
Yeah.
We were like best friends in college, and I really love her, and she's killing it. So
There you go.
she is,
There
but
you
we always
go.
knew she'd kill it, which is kind of unfortunate.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
What-
Enough about college.
yeah,
Yeah.
Let's move on.
yeah.
Let's move on.
So,
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you go.
Your
No,
coffee's
please.
really jingling.
My crush.
Oh.
Please go.
Okay, it's not about college, but I guess it maybe is a little bit. Well, because we always ask like if
Spit
you
it
believe in
out.
love or if you've ever been in love, and you said you had been in love before.
Yeah.
But just that one time?
No. I think this last boyfriend I was in love with, still am. He's just not for me. But I definitely believe in love. I believe in love for sure.
And you want that.
Yeah. And I think I used to be like, I'll never have it again after breakups. And now I'm like, it'll happen again, you know?
But I feel like it's so sparse.
It's like you can be
Or
with
rare.
It is sparse and rare, and it's very hard to find it like on apps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but how else
it's
do
not
you meet?
Are you on the
organic.
apps?
I'm on the apps,
Which ones?
Hinge and Tinder. But my friend Sophie said that Tinder is very outdated.
Yeah, Tinder's
It
dead, I
is.
think.
Yeah, Tinder's
I
dead.
met my long-term boyfriend from Tinder, but that's when it was like first starting.
That's when it was
and
popping.
like
Yeah,
kind of
that's-
embarrassing
that was
to
the
be on
height.
an app.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
now
But
there's
Hinge
no
is so embarrassing.
it's all embarrassing to
Dude,
be honest.
it's all embarrassing.
Like to have to
Yeah.
package like a person into that format is embarrassing.
branding. Are you kidding?
Oh my god, you
But
have
it's-
to brand yourself.
But you have to brand yourself for Hinge. It's not like you're branding yourself like generally.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
you're just like
I never
what
got
will-
on Hinge because I was like, I don't want to try to find funny answers for these dumb questions.
They're
I have
so
I
dumb.
have good ones.
Wait, can we look
Oh,
at it?
Yeah. What
Should
are
we look at it
yours?
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruby gets up from the couch.
Narrating Ruby.
Should we? We can look at mine too if that's fair.
Okay. Go ahead, John Anthony.
I don't want to put
This
Ruby
is
on the spot.
important. The only app that I downloaded post everybody breaking up is Raya, because I was like, I'm in LA. I want to get in the LA spirit. Data famous. What do you mean? I can refer you. Oh my god. Do you want to be on Raya? Yeah.
Wait,
why not?
Maybe I want to be on Raya.
I'll refer. Well, I kind of deleted mine.
Does it
but
work
maybe
for
I'll
gay people
redownload.
though? Like, are there enough of us?
Absolutely, dude. My coworker who kept complaining that he was dating a bartender because he's used to dating billionaires
Okay.
is on Raya, so I think it's quite effective.
I want her to be able to see.
Okay.
Are
All
we
right.
allowed to read your answers?
Yeah. Okay. So
I mean, I
this
guess
is
public.
Ruby Frankel's Hinge pro. So it's kind of like you're all sort of like seeing her profile,
Okay.
matching with her.
The first picture is Ruby standing in front of Crafty.
Exactly.
For a show. Oh yeah, for a show.
Yeah, I actually don't even think I was working because I was a production assistant
Right.
for a really long time, which I enjoyed, but it's very hard work.
Were you like visiting someone?
I
at
was
set?
visiting my friend Tessa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ruby's
Kind of a
standing in
lame
front
crafty.
of
Crafty.
It is a little lame.
Yeah.
But she's wearing a cute outfit, has some sunglasses on. You know, you have to scroll to know more. It's a good
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Let me give you a little
Okay.
something.
Well, that's a Bada Bing shirt from
Yeah.
The Sopranos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
You would
like,
like
she's
that.
cultured. She's
Yeah.
cultured.
She watches HBO.
and
Yeah.
the crafty background. It's really like I'm in the industry.
And it's really eye
Okay, let's
For,
move
like,
on to
if
the
you know,
caption,
you know.
Yeah.
please.
Okay. Do you want to read this first one, Dre?
I go crazy for is the prompt, and she says the Dodgers and dumplings.
Okay, so what that
Explain.
says about me is first it's an alliteration, so it flows off the tongue.
You're
really
a
well.
writer.
Yeah. Second of all,
Poet.
it says I'm sporty.
Oh, she
okay.
loves sport.
Are you sporty?
I'm not athletic by any means.
But
Right.
she enjoys
I really do
watching a
love-
good
I'm not
I
Dodgers
just-
haven't been
game.
to the Dodgers, and I want to go.
Oh, it's
Does
really
that
fun.
mean
We should
she's
go.
down to hang, people?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
down to hang,
it
and she likes
is.
dumplings, so she like.
She really is down to hang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cultured.
and
Yeah.
cultured again.
I thought that was a great answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This stuff I feel like is not really important.
No, it just says I'm sober,
Right.
which is not
Okay.
attractive.
Okay.
It says you're agnostic.
I sort of believe in God.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would
Sort
I
of,
would
sort of
define as
not.
agnostic as well.
Yeah.
We
Same.
could be compatible, Ruby.
Yeah. We except he likes men, and he always has.
Although I'm
Oh wait,
learning
we just found out that
I
Janth
might
and
be
I have
having
a mutual crush.
on a masculine woman.
Wow.
We'll talk about
she's
it later.
feminine with a drop
is
of
feminine.
masculinity.
But
So
there's something
she's
distinctly
androge.
masculine. Androge, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
because she's tall, but also like athletic body,
Okay.
beautiful face.
okay, now we have another picture of Ruby in a car, the backseat of a car, some
Backseat.
aviator sunglasses, looking off like out the window. It's very cinematic.
Yeah.
Hair blowing.
Yeah.
Important.
I was in Lakeland, Florida in that
Okay.
picture.
Wow.
Okay. It's giving coming of age indie film.
Yeah, and
Wow.
that's kind of my vibe.
Uh-huh. Okay, Dre, do you want to describe this picture?
Okay, so the next picture we have, Ruby is sort of bathed in blue light.
Wow.
She's crouching. It's like a nighttime picture taken with flash, if the flash was blue. And she's putting her hands on her face like an oy vey expression.
Very Jewish.
And then
But her
and
face is deadpan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her face is deadpan and she's rolling her eyes. It's like, ugh, I don't even care right now.
I thought that was a
very
really
cool girl.
authentic picture.
I
though.
think it's
it
authentic.
sort of captures you.
Yeah.
It is you.
Yeah. So I'm not putting on like a fake front on Hinge,
Right.
right? So far.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
No,
I
this is
know.
true to
This
form.
is
Yeah.
her. I'd be like, she's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the next prompt. My greatest strength.
You have to read it all together
Okay.
to
Okay.
really get the joke.
Okay.
Like I have to say my greatest
No,
strength
no, no,
again?
no.
No. I can
Okay,
read
the
answer.
prompt is my greatest strength.
Okay, answer. I submitted 10 puns to a pun contest, hoping one would win, but no pun intended.
Wow.
Did you create that?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I think I stole it from someone else's Tinder profile or something.
That's good.
But I think
All
it's-
great artists steal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It really slaps out loud.
But it
Yeah.
really means that you have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
Okay, last. Sorry, I saw the next prompt and I laughed. This picture is very artistic to me.
But
Taken-
it's also sexy.
It's beautiful.
'Cause she's
Taken
not
by the
wearing a
man
shirt.
that I had an affair with. He was a very
An
good photographer.
affair.
Yeah.
What kind of affair?
He was married and I was 22. And he
Whoa.
was 40.
New
at the
York?
time. New
How'd you
York.
meet?
On set. He's a
Set?
yeah.
This is like a
Whoa.
portrait. This picture is a portrait.
Yeah.
Is
It's
he
like-
famous?
No, he's a sound mixer.
Whoa. What was it like dating a 40-year-old as a 22-year-old?
Really good sex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
But horrible ending because his
Ugh.
wife found out.
No.
Yeah.
Did she contact you?
She did.
And then what?
Are you guys on good terms?
We are not on good terms.
Wait, what did the wife do?
She like, I think, well, like we like broke up. She like found out. We like stopped seeing each other.
Yeah.
And then we started seeing each other again.
Oh no.
Oh.
And
How long was this whole thing?
About a year and a half.
Oh,
I feel like
that's
I remember when this was
long.
happening.
Yeah.
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 Yikes.
Yeah. I was like pretty manic at the time. I don't regret it. Sorry.
Mhm.
Sorry.
You live and you learn.
Yeah.
Sorry to the wife though.
Sorry to the wife.
Sorry
That's
to the wife.
horrible.
Yeah.
Really hard.
Not sorry to him. He made his bed.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he like is in slaw now. Do you know what slaw is?
No.
Sex and
Coleslaw?
Love.
Oh, anonymous.
Yeah.
What's the W?
It's
Love.
AA.
Oh.
Yeah. Sex and Love
Slaw.
addicts. Yeah. Slaw. Slaw.
The next
Back to
prompt,
Hinge.
my most irrational fear, my mother. This is also very true to Ruby.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's
yes.
terrifying.
Yes. If to be friends with Ruby is also had to have her mother as a character in your life.
Yeah.
Dre, do you want to describe these
Okay.
last two photos?
The last two photos. Ruby is standing in a room. And it looks like an art installation
It's yeah.
or like an abandoned warehouse party.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah, she sort of has a blowout going on.
Yeah. My mom had done my hair.
Yeah, but it's like you can see her whole gorgeous body
Yeah.
from profile. And on the wall it says, "To whom it may concern, I'm sorry."
Which I honestly think is like an art piece about you now.
Yeah.
Like you feel part of the
Yeah.
installation at this
That
point.
could that could be your like Instagram bio.
My Instagram bio is really good.
What is it?
I'm sorry I'm late. I didn't want to come.
That is good.
Yeah.
That is good.
I was gonna say that would
you
be.
have such a strong brand, Ruby.
Yeah.
You do.
Wow.
That
Thank
could be
you.
the title. That could be the title of a memoir
To whom it may concern, I'm sorry.
or
that
a
title of
comedy
that?
special.
Yeah.
That could be the title of the
Ruby
episode.
Frankel. To whom it may concern, I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I am.
Gorgeous. So this means she's deep. Got it. Okay, last photo. Ruby is again on set. Right?
are?
Right? Yeah.
Oh,
Look at all
okay.
those
Yeah,
but
And you can see my
but that's
walkie
only
pack.
for eagle-eyed viewers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. So she's against the backdrop of like vans for set. There is a tangerine colored Vespa and she's leaning on it in an orange tracksuit.
And I remember that day because Rashida Jones, who love her,
Uh-huh.
said, "Ruby, yes," about the tracksuit.
Yes, and
famous
you're
Nepo
like-
baby.
Yeah, famous Nepo baby.
The
But I
Nepo
remember you-
babies to each other.
Do you have a favorite Nepo baby?
Oh, shit.
I have one.
Who?
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's
Supreme talent.
Supreme talent, amazing son. I'm friends with.
Oh,
her
really?
kid. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I love your mom.
Yeah.
Son.
Henry.
Henry.
I love a bunch of Nepo babies, unfortunately.
I think Gwyneth Paltrow is the funniest of all.
I
of
love
them.
her.
I mean, as of current.
Yeah.
I love Goop. I'm an unashamed Goop lover.
You should absolutely. But I think she's just like a horrible human being and very authentic. Like
You
I
think she's
love.
horrible?
Oh, she's like. I mean, this is like insider. My mom, like,
Oh.
my mom will be like, that person's terrible.
Do we have to bleep this?
No.
Gwyneth
She's
is not gonna watch
famous.
this.
Yes, she is.
She might. Hi,
I
Gwyneth.
hope she does.
Hi, Gwyneth.
I love you, Gwyneth.
But she's just like she's just like very difficult to work with, and
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Oh.
But also, that's her. She's unabashedly
That's
her.
her brand.
Yeah. And her in Royal Tenenbaums is awesome.
Yes.
Shakespeare in Love, that's her, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to say, I watched
ass.
that. I watched that like much later and was like, I'm not sure what it's all about.
Yeah. You were like Leo?
I was
Yeah.
like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Nepo baby?
I don't know. I do love Gwyneth. I love Miley.
Oh, Miley.
Oh, Miley. That's a
Miley.
good one.
Forgot about
It's a great
Miley.
answer.
Ben Platt is very talented
Yes.
also.
I have no opinion on him.
You- that doesn't shock me.
I went to high school with his fiance.
Wait, who else? Let's drop a few names.
Kaya Gerber.
No
No
opinion.
opinion.
Yeah.
Actually, I've served her many times.
Oh,
Really?
I
Yeah.
like that I think she like actually gives a shit, so I like her
You know who's a really
like
nice
Bella
Nepo
Hadid.
baby?
over Gigi.
Lily Rose Depp.
Yeah.
She was very
So,
polite.
oh, I like her too.
Really? Was she?
Yeah.
Good to know.
In the setting
Ruby,
that
how
I
about you?
interacted with her in.
Again, Gwyneth. Who else is a Nepo baby? Dakota Johnson. I like her
That's a
too.
good answer.
Yeah.
Her too. She has
Yeah.
like a funniness to her
Yeah.
that I enjoy.
I really like her.
She has a like offbeat charm.
Yeah, I like her
Mhm.
offbeat charm.
Okay, I feel satisfied with this part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's not give them any more attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally.
They're doing just fine.
It's okay.
Yeah.
My kids will be Nepo babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I have them.
Yeah.
My dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Should I don't know. I don't have a thought. Go ahead.
Not a thought in your brain?
Ruby, do you enjoy toes, nipples, or ears?
Nipples.
On you
Okay.
or on them?
On
you. I'm
on
saying.
me. Yeah.
Oh, do you have sensitive nips?
Very.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. I'm
so-
well, I may just be saying that because I'm on my period right now and they're just like in pain right now. Get like I have PCOS, so I have like very intense periods. That's a lot of information. But like
It's important for them
PCOS,
to know.
you know, awareness. But yeah, I have very sensitive nips, and it's like that's a fun lesbian thing to be involved with.
Oh,
Sure.
totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Well, I feel like straight men would suck on your nipples.
Absolutely, they
For
do.
sure, and they would love that.
Yeah, if I tell them to. But
Cool.
yeah,
Do you want to do our last segment, Joy?
Yes. Okay, don't be alarmed. We're going to sing.
Yeah.
okay.
Glimmer of hope.
Whoa. Okay.
I wanted to really show off for
You really
my
were showing
fellow
off.
acting school queen.
So you tell us.
Okay, so this is our final segment in the pod where we share a little something from our lives that's getting us through it. The light at the end of the tunnel, if you will. And it can be dumb.
Yeah, it could be.
It doesn't have to be a big thing.
Could be like, I'm gonna go get this really great lunch later.
Yeah, it could be like,
That's
I'm
not my
looking
answer,
forward to
but-
my date smoothie.
Oh, I love a date smoothie.
I know.
But date
Yeah.
smoothies
Like,
are really good
wait.
at.
Yeah.
Won at Coachella
Like
one
with
year.
dates.
Yeah, like if you
Really.
use
They're very
dates to
thick.
sweeten
I
things.
hate dates.
Oh, then you wouldn't-
I
Why?
just don't like the flavor.
Maybe it's an advanced flavor profile.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Like I didn't like chocolate until I was an adult.
interesting.
Okay, that's weird.
That's not an
That's
advanced
like
profile.
that's Benjamin Button.
like dark chocolate or like Hershey.
Oh, look.
You're like a
Looks
Twix
like my
bar.
date tonight just texted me.
He's canceling. No, I'm just kidding.
He's like, I watched your pod.
Yeah, it's over between
Yeah.
us.
Yes.
Glimmer of hope. I go to a women's AA meeting every Friday.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot of like queer women and a lot of young women, and I really love it. And it like gets me through the week sometimes.
I love
That is
that.
so
Yeah.
That's
cute.
beautiful.
My sponsor's there.
Where
Yeah.
where is it?
West Hollywood Recovery Center.
Okay,
So if you need a
nice.
meeting, go check it out.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's a good answer.
Yeah. Thank you.
Dre, do you have one or do you want me to go?
You go, you go.
Going out tonight for my friend's birthday. I feel like I have a lot of new friends right now.
Do you?
Yeah.
How'd you meet him?
This one?
Yeah.
I'm doing AIDS Life Cycle again this year and he's doing it.
Beautiful.
So I met him like that. It's weird to be in a place in your life where you have a lot of new friends because it feels like, you know, you want to like, I mean, we haven't seen each other in a while, but you
Yeah.
can just like sit down and just be like,
Yeah.
there's a history. We get it. We can just like
Yeah.
be together.
Yeah.
And for new friends, there's like all this like getting to know for like a long time.
Yes.
Before you get to the level of comfortability,
Yes.
which you may never achieve with these friends, which is okay. Not everybody is meant to be
A best friend.
a best friend. Anyway, new friend vibes in my orbit. I'm excited to go to his birthday. We're going to Stud Country, which I've been wanting to go to for a while, which
Don't
is
know it.
a queer line dancing party.
That's so fun.
Yeah. And I'm like, that sounds
Apparently
so fun.
Brie Larson goes.
No, you're confusing that with dance church.
No, I heard she goes
To dance church.
to Stud Country.
You're
She
making that
goes
up
to
right
dance.
now.
This
We-
girl just be around town.
No, we had a friend say that he goes to dance church and Brie Larson's there.
So excited. Oh, you know what I'm so excited for?
What?
Okay, so our previous guest is hosting a show called Slay Bill, where it's miscast musical theater.
Love it.
I'm performing The Wizard and I.
Wow, you're
Yeah.
naming
at the
that
next
already.
one. I'm fucking pumped for it.
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
I'm
she's
practicing now for November.
You
I gotta nail that note at the end.
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Or else it'll be a
Forgot that you
flop.
sing.
I don't really sing.
Oh.
Me
That's
either,
why
but
I
I'm
gotta
also
start
going to perform in
practicing.
it
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I haven't decided my song choice.
Well, I will never forget one of my key moments in life after I did Oliver in high school. And I belted a number. And afterwards, someone came up to me and was like, I didn't know you could sing like that.
And you said,
I said, I can't.
Drop your pants right now.
Yeah.
And I've been waiting for a moment ever since.
Let me
to
show you what
sing
else my
like
mouth can
that.
do. Have you ever done a musical?
no.
Okay.
Oh, I take that back. In high school, I was in Legally Blonde, the musical.
As who?
But I was Chutney, the stepsister who kills.
Who else would you be?
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
And
part
I had
for
a
you.
perm. It was amazing. Like, it was actually, I said to my like theater director, who I hated, who was my teacher for 6 years, I was like, that is the only part I will play. And I don't want to audition.
Does she sing?
No.
You got a straight offer.
I didn't audition.
Straight offer.
No, they were like,
Were there like famous
Like,
kids?
who else can
there were
do
famous
it?
kids in your school, no?
famous kids in my school, yeah.
So were they like, were your musicals like something to behold?
No, a lot of them weren't actors.
Okay.
Most of them weren't. Yeah. I did not go to an artsy high school.
Okay.
Who are the famous kids in your school then?
Cuba Gooding's son. Like kind of like
Mason.
kid, yeah.
The one in Scream now.
Mason and
hot.
Spencer, he's very hot. And who else was in my year? A lot of like Hollywood executive kids.
Right.
Not like you wouldn't know.
Boring.
Yeah, move
But
on.
powerful.
But yeah, honestly, like more powerful
Yeah,
than actors.
100%.
They like cast
Yeah,
actors.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Well, thank you so much, Ruby, for coming on.
Thank you for having me. This was a
Of
fucking
course.
blast.
It
I'm
was
so glad we
fun.
rekindled.
I know.
Okay, this
This
has
been Horny for Love.
Thank you for